Man, you're a funny guy, Gerard. You really are. Can I call you Gerard, or should I call you the Beard? No James Harden, no James Harden. But you're a real funny guy, man. You are. You are a very funny guy. You thought that it would be a good idea to make, as you claim it, your one and only response, reply, my final word on the controversy, as it were. You thought it would be a good idea to spend damn near 80% of the video bullshitting about things that, as you take it, are easily disprovable, when the main fucking argument, the main argument surrounding this whole thing, which is why niggas are leveraging gross negligence against you, charity fraud, that and the third, is that, okay, nigga, you can try and side everybody into thinking that guys, from day one, the plan was that we're gonna amass enough money to where we could make a restricted contribution to a charity, slash organization, so that our money would be put towards research and research only, because I don't know if you guys do this, but a lot of unrestricted donations, what tends to happen is that those are instead of being all in on research, they're instead used to pay salaries, pay for certain events, and we didn't want that, we don't want to pay these niggas, we just want to help fund the research, man. Fuck them bitch ass niggas, man. They don't need the money. Them kids do. Oh, that's funny. So, Gerard, give me a guesstimation of what you would consider to be, or rather, what is the breakthrough line of what's considered a restricted donation or a restricted contribution to a certain organization, and then give me the timestamp within the past decade of when you broke through that. Because you can try to psyop us all you fucking want to, you fucking faggot, but my nigga, as soon as you amass $600, boy, what the hell you talking about? $600K. As soon as you pass that threshold, or whatever threshold it would have been, maybe let's say $500,000, even to make it so you could put that money in front of somebody and say, okay, y'all got to put all of this towards research, okay? Nothing else, motherfucker. As soon as somebody finds out what that breakthrough line was, and they still note that you sat on it for however many years after that point, your argument falls apart, bro. Your argument falls apart. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop. Gerard, nobody's fucking scared of you, bro. Stop acting like you fucking big boss, bro. You are not big boss. You are not fucking Scarface. You are not my boy. Look how they massacred my boy. Okay, no, nigga, no, nigga. You're not some motherfucking mafioso, all right? You are a sand nigga with a fucking decade-old beard. Okay? Stop playing, bro. Stop. Nigga acting all tough. He got his goddamn he you know what I'm saying, man? He still got that shitty ass posture, but you know what I'm saying, man? He puffing out his chest. He got that you know what I'm saying, man? That mean ass glare as he talking to the camera. The fuck you glaring at me for, motherfucker? The fuck you glaring at me for? And then he nigga gonna say this nigga gonna say, and I apologize to all the people who donated, who feel betrayed because I didn't properly convey when I was actually gonna send the money off. What? What the fuck are you? All right, so let me take a step back here. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Back at again with another video. I do apologize for the opening rant, but Gerard is a faggot, so sorry about that, guys. But if you didn't know, say probably yesterday. I think it was yesterday, time of recording this, or the day before. He finally responded. The Completionist has responded. responded. He finally dropped the video after 2 weeks of staying silent after that initial mental breakdown call he had with Carl and Mudahar, and he was mad. He was big mad. He thought it was a good idea to insinuate at the end of his video that Mudahar, Carl, y'all niggas better watch out, cause if my Lord gives me the go ahead, I'm coming for you and your assets next. He really, he this nigga think he Johnny Depp, bro. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Oh man. But anyway, if you guys want, from what I've seen, I would say it might be like a 70-30 split. Some of the completionist fans, they're still in the pignosis, the genjutsu, as it were, the gun jutsu. They're like, oh, look at this, guys. Look, man, he has all these receipts, guys. I mean, look at him, man. I mean, he cleared his name. He's good. I mean, honestly, guys, I feel like you guys just kind of fell for the drama pipeline. Like, come on, guys. Guys, he clearly explained himself in his video. I mean, like, I don't know what you guys want, man. I mean, he donate the money, and hey, man, all's on ends well, No, just no. No. But, seeing as a nigga had to work on a plantation, I didn't get to it initially, but I'm glad I did, because last night Mudahar dropped his response, since he was directly called out, and some of his videos clips were directly referenced and shown in the completionist response, and I mean, yeah, man. I mean, he did his thug thizzle with that one, man. And shout out, the WoW god of the century, big Asmongold also reacted to it on stream, and he was spitting too. They were both spitting, bro. At the end of the day, man, no matter what you talking about, bro, at the end of the day, no matter what you say, bro, you was still lying to these motherfuckers on stream. You were still lying. You were lying during these fucking charity events, you know what I mean? I mean, what? Just because you forgot to tell people that you were gonna hold on to the money, see if you could find somebody better, or rather, see if you could amass enough to pass the threshold for a restricted, donation. Bro, you still lied. How is it that in 2022, during the charity event, you talking about you are the biggest funder on one of these organizations and you ain't donated a cent? That's a contradiction, bro. Objection. Like, what the fuck? Phoenix Wright would be fucking pointing at your bitch ass, bro. Objection. And slammed on the goddamn and slammed on the John, bro. that Birchwood now. Like, come on, bro. It's a fucking contradiction. Okay? And there are plenty more over the fucking years, man. They got you in 4K, bro. Even when the shit popped off, you shouldn't have. Gerard, pro tip, brother. Pro tip. The next time some shit like this pops off, bro, do not talk to the niggas that are accusing you of fraud. Okay, your lawyer should have smacked you in the fucking mouth and said, get off the call now, get off. They should have done you like Sky Williams, bro. Unplug his router, steal his router. Your live stream is over. No internet for you. What you talking about, bruh? That's what you should have. Do not, because, bro, 2 weeks ago compared to now. 2 weeks ago, you was, you was all panicked. Yeah, man. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry, y'all. I found out back in 2022 that the fucking money had been donated, and I was freaked the fuck out. Man, I had no involvement with that. You know what I'm saying, man? I didn't know anything. Okay, I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, look, man. If you guys want me to donate the money right now, I will. Okay, I will. He was groveling at their fucking feet. You were groveling, and And now what, bro? You trying to you gonna sue him? Gerard, I don't know if you have short-term memory loss. You literally told them that if they felt the need to make a video on you or tweet or whatever, that they were free to do so. That's what you said. Yo, this this nigga's retarded. I'm sorry. This nigga's just fucking stupid. Like, Gerard, Gerard, really, bro? Anyway, that didn't even mention his brother apparently spurred posting on Reddit, But speaking of Reddit, we do have the Completionist, his little Reddit page, mega thread, final response to allegations against the Open Hand Foundation. Man, I'm not reading all that bullshit, man. Shut the fuck up. Rude. All I'm looking for is the comments, okay? Now let me see. Here is a comment here by Hey Dare 36. Shut up. Important points. Gerard is stepping away from his role in the Open Hand Foundation. He acknowledges something should have been done with the money sooner. Directly says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's not good enough. Sorry about that, big dog. Oh, got him. See, you see? Because if I say I'm sorry to Gerard for calling him a faggot 14 times, is he going to say, oh, no problem, man. You good. No, he going to slap the shit out of me. What are you talking about? Gerard also claims that the length of time was, in fact, because of the desire to make a large restricted donation, and apologized for not being clear about OHF's timeline. Okay. See, that's another contradiction. Because in the initial call, you said you had no knowledge of this until 2022. So when are you lying, Gerard? You lying then or you lying now? When are you lying? Both things cannot be true. You cannot from the jump have a timeline of that, but then also say I had no knowledge that I did not have sexual relations with the Open Hand Foundation. Like, come on, dude. Stop bullshitting, bro. You bullshitting. Any further IndieLand events will not be associated with charity work and will instead focus strictly on indie games. Gerard claims the reason OHF was listed as private and not public is that they attempted to change designation and were instructed by the IRS to behave as a public foundation for a period of time. Gerard also claims any lack of signature on the filings is a result of e-signatures being made instead of physical ones. Regarding 2019 specifically, Gerard outlines that the cost of expenses for that year is what caused the reported revenue to appear smaller than it should have been. Gerard claims the apparent discrepancies in revenue reportings during the years of 2020 and 2021 were a result of COVID-19 pandemic affecting attendance, in combination with funds sometimes being rolled over from one year to the next. Gerard claims OHF fund money was not used for any of his company's projects, and that neither he nor his family ever touched the money. Let's see here. This is an excellent and neutral take on the video. Thank you for taking the time out to write this. Okay. If a large restricted donation was always the goal, why did he say on call it's not fucking cool when he found out it hadn't been moved? And Ray's son says, because he's either lying then or he's lying now. You guys aren't taking into account that if he found out when he says he likely didn't know about the supposed intent of restricted versus unrestricted, likely sought after because his father and brother. Also, he said it's not fucking cool because up until that point, he said he'd always been under the assumption all the money was just being donated. He definitely should have gone full transparent mode right after finding out, but it's pretty easy to assume that he was likely thinking he had to protect his family and the charities that that's in his mom's name. Doesn't excuse it, and he even says the lack of transparency was wrong, and he's taking accountability for it. There's no reason to attribute maliciousness when what is more likely just negligence. But there comes a point in time, just like with this Oxford shooting, my fault. I'm not even trying to get into all that. But just like when it comes to the Oxford shooting, when they have a timeline of the mental deterioration of this individual, and niggas are just, oh no, man, he cool. And then his parents go out and buy him a gun saying, hey, little Timmy, here you go, brother. Stay strapped up in the streets, There is such a thing as gross negligence. And again, what you're saying is a contradiction. How the fuck can he know that the shit is going to be amassed after a certain amount of time, and then he said in 2022 he found out that nothing had been donated? If you were going to amass the money, then did you have a specific date on when you want the shit donated out? Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, man. Shut the fuck up. All right. Why didn't the Open Hand Foundation email immediately talked about the restricted versus unrestricted donation? He had to protect his family and the charity. Yeah, talking about the one reason that might have made the holding of donations kind of okay would be the best defense. If he walked up to the call and with here, the plan was to do this with the donation to this place, and the amount to restrict it is this much, there would have been no video. It didn't happen because it's not true. Also, doesn't explain why he claimed to be one of the University San Francisco, I think that is, main funders, or why they were citing multiple partners if the intent was to make a big restricted one. Spreading it out to multiple people is an awful move for a restricted donation, as you need even more money. Look, man, the question asked what? Look, man, the question asked was what I answered. It's not the most likely of answers, just an answer that marginally fits why he'd say it, and then move on to the restricted being the plan. Shut the fuck up, you fucking faggot, man. Bro, stop running. This is why you get a big fan base, so that niggas can be psyop for free. Shut the fuck up, bro. I made this comment on the video post, but just the third thing still doesn't sit right with me. Every video outside of Carl's first video to me seemed incredibly speculative and hard to take too seriously. So I think Gerard did a great job. No, he didn't. Replying to all of that. When he said in the interview all the money was what? When he said in the interview all the money was there, I took that as face value. It would be one hell of a statement to make if it wasn't, which is why everything in their next videos they made, especially, just seemed way too speculative. My issue that he didn't address very well, in my opinion, was about, not potentially as he says in the video, but definitely misleading people into thinking that the donations were being made. I couldn't tell you if the way he worded things is technically illegal, but that leaves a bad taste in my mouth. That come to your gut. My fault. I couldn't tell you. Move. Sorry. For years, he implied they were working with these organizations directly, which got people to donate money thinking it was supporting these organizations. To me, he really didn't explain why he did this enough. I don't think there would be any issue if he had said earlier years ago that they learned about restricted/unrestricted donations and were setting a goal to a certain amount to have a restricted donation. He says in the video that was the intention. I guess only recently he had said in the phone interview that he only learned that the money was being moved last year. I would have been a lot more forgiving if he said this when he found out it wasn't moving and what the intention was at that point. That moving forward, it would pool so they could make restricted donations. Another comment here. In my opinion, the video comes off as we can prove that there is nothing materially wrong with the tax returns, therefore nothing we have done is illegal. Well, maybe that can prove they haven't committed any tax crime, sure, but the charity fraud isn't really much to do with the tax or the IRS. The only link is that the tax filings that brought this to light. It's simply about them saying, give us money, we're doing X with it, and them very much not doing X with it. I think Carl and Mudahar shot themselves in the feet with the follow-up videos as it's allowed Gerard to focus on what they got wrong there. Maybe in an alternate universe where only their first videos were released, we'd have to see Gerard spend a lot more time justifying why he acted like the money wasn't donated after he knew. It wasn't. Bro, even with that, please shut the fuck up, you fucking degenerates, man. Please shut y'all bitch ass up, bro. Okay? Okay, bro. Speculation and looking into things more is the reason why this came to light in the first place, okay? And the continued pressure of, because if you don't know, this nigga was actively blowing them off, you know, when they tried to get some follow-up, tried to get some correspondence, you know, seeing, okay, bro, like, what's your next move? After that first John, he just went dead silent, you know. His lawyers told him to shut the fuck up, you know. And they just had to make some speculation, bro. They just did what they had been doing and just trying to research. Do not blame them for his dude. This is my final point, and then I'm getting the fuck out of here. The video is way too fucking long. Look, bro. Look. At the end of the day, Gerard has nobody to blame or nothing but himself and his family, I guess, to a certain degree, but himself. Okay. All right, bro. You made this bullshit 20-minute video and then spent the last maybe minute or so talking about how the Open Hand Foundation got its name. I don't give a flying fuck, and neither should you, bro. You're not fucking a part of it. As you said, you ain't on the fucking board of directors anymore, okay? And you don't fucking need to be if you're this fucking retarded, okay? You don't. Stop trying to give me this fucking sob story about your fucking mama. Okay, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry your mom's fucking died from dementia, all right? I got family members past and present who have or are now dealing with that, bro. It fucking sucks. Yeah, it do. It do fucking suck. But what did you do with the foundation that was in direct response to what happened to your mother? You bullshitted it. And that was the main fucking issue. All right? Tax filings, all this bullshit aside, man. You didn't donate the fucking money. All right? Stop fucking lying to us, my nigga. You're a bitch. You a bitch, and you always will be a bitch. And now you know what they calling you now? A monster, nigga. And that's what you gonna die as. I'm done with the video.
Now keep driving, you black spear chucker piece of shit!